everyone. So I'm just going to do a quick video of me demonstrating the sewing machine. I'm going to be turning it on here in a second, and I will be sharing the stitches on the stitch panel that's on the top of the machine here. Just a close-up of those. I did take photos of them. Now there are more stitches that are on the machine that are not shown on the panel because this machine has been upgraded to the 2170, I believe that's what it's called. And so it was the next step up from this machine. And so it'll have a few more stitches in this machine. So quick tip, I'm just going to show you the layout after I turn it on here of how some important tips with this machine and with all PFAFF machines. When you wind your bobbin, you'll notice that there is some words right here that say PFAFF on the top. And you want to make sure that when you're winding your bobbin that you place it on this section right here. And it has these little, there it is. It has these little niches in it. And you want to make sure that you line those up with, there's a little spot on here. See the little niche there. This little metal piece here. You're going to go ahead and put this on like so over that, and it fits right there. I just rewound a bobbin because I found that I had wound it incorrectly. So this is a really important tip for everyone, including myself. I mean, I've been using PFAFF, but for whatever reason, I had some bobbins that were wound incorrectly. Therefore, it was jamming up the machine and not letting it stitch correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. It's being a stinker. This goes in the attachment drawer here. You'll be getting all of these. It comes with all of the feet here that you see. I'm not sure if there was anything in this little section here, but I'll check the manual and see if I have an extra one of these somewhere. You'll be getting 5 bobbins, one of which is in the machine itself right now. I will go ahead and clean my threads out of these bobbins so that it'll basically come with little to no thread with the machine. So that you can use your own machines. I would recommend with the machines that you use a Gutermann or a Sulky type thread or any of the really good high quality type threads, because like Coates and Clark, not a good thread to sew with because it creates a lot of lint, and that lint buildup will cause issues inside of your machine. It'll cause it to jam, it'll cause the thread to jam, and all of that good stuff. So down here is the bobbin area, and I will go ahead and include in this sale, I had purchased a $50 bobbin, you guys. $50 just for a metal bobbin that goes in this machine. Extras, which I think is a great deal. I have already lowered the price down from $1,000 to $800 on this machine. This is a great machine. It works wonderfully. It is due for a cleaning. As you can see, there is a little bit of lint buildup in here, but it's not too awful bad. But it is due for a cleaning. I haven't used it a whole lot since, oops, some of my bags are falling down. Packing paper, y'all. I'm going through the garage, downsizing here. So I've got kind of a mess over here off in front and off to the side. I've been organizing all day, but I'm cleared out a big space on my craft table in order to be able to show you the machine a little bit better. And it's just a more conducive workspace. So anyway, so I'm just going to go in here. I've got the main menu here. I'm going to hit the main menu. And then I'm going to just go to join. And I'm going to select the straight stitch. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this camera on my little holder here. I've got some thread off to the side there. Alright, because I was having a little bit of issues with the machine a few minutes ago, but it appears I rewound the bobbin, so hopefully we won't have any issues. Don't generally have issues when I'm sewing, but you know, sometimes, you know, little things happen. So I'm going to do a demo here of the machine. And I'll put some material under there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do a straight stitch. Sews like butter. Just a wonderful, beautiful machine. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Now, I actually prefer not using the cut tool, but I have little scissors that I use for that. And my camera is moving. Looks good. And then I open it up. I'll show you the inside part opened up. There you go. Great stitch. We'll go over to the join again, and I'll select stitch number 3, which is a zigzag. Oh, my machine came unthreaded. Good time to do just a quick little threading here. So you're gonna want to lift up the pressure foot right here on the side. It's down under here, right here, and you lift that up, and so you can see me thread it. So you want to lift up the pressure foot because there's tension bars up inside, up above, where this brown thread is coming down into here. And if you don't lift up, then you mess up your tension. And then you have to take it into a dealer and have them just kind of tweak it a little bit and straighten it up if you don't know how to do it yourself. Sorry about my dog in the background. I got to lift my needle up just a little bit. And this is the needle threader here, this little white piece, and you're going to gently pull it down. And then you push down on the little knob there, the little button, and you hook the thread around. There's a little hook underneath here. And then let go, and it pulls it through. See that loop there? Oh, sorry about that. Wiggling. If my arm bumps it, it's really close to my machine. So if my arm bumps it, then kind of messes up. All right. So now I got a long piece of thread there. So now we're going to do the zigzag stitch. Zoom this down so you can see. I love this machine. It's so great. But, you know, I'm downsizing and I don't need all these extra machines around my house. So, there we go. Bring this up front here so you can kind of see. And it's looking pretty good. Tension could be adjusted just a wee bit. But overall, I mean, it looks pretty good. It's a great, great machine. All right, so let's see here. We'll go over to the Overcast. And I'm just going to pick number 19, which is the first one on the thing. And I'm not going to do it on the edge. I'm just going to do it right here. I'll do another video showing each one of the stitches that's in the machine because you're not going to see them on the little plaque that's on the top, the little flip lid on the top of the machine. Not all the stitches are going to show since it's been upgraded. All right, so that's what that looks like. It looks pretty good. It's one of those over stitches. So if you don't have a serger, you can use the over stitches for serger type stitches, and it just kind of like finishes off your garments so they look more professional. And it just cleans them up so they don't fray. If you have a fabric that frays, this is great. This also has this little down foot here. And it lifts up out of the way. But what's great about this little piece on the PFAFF is it is basically a patent design that they have. And when you push it down, it helps the machine evenly feed your material. So you can work with like super slippery fabrics and stuff, and satins and velvets and things like that, and it's going to help act as a walking foot basically. So you won't have to have that extra walking foot like you say you have with your brothers and your baby locks and that sort of thing, which is really awesome. So there's that. And I will do another video of just the stitches. But anyways, you guys, thanks so much for sticking around on this video. You'll be getting all of those feet that you see in here. And I do believe everything's in here. I will check the manual just to see if this was something that was missing. But I don't remember anything being in that when I purchased it. I do believe I am the second owner of this machine, to the best of my knowledge. I will include some of the stitches that I had done up here if you like. If not, just let me know that you don't want them. They're just some of the basic hem stitches. These are the Overcast stitches that I had stitched out prior. And then I had some of the other stitches, just, you know, basic stitches. Just messing with the mirror image in the machine, so you can switch it over and then sew from the other direction. So you don't have to, you know, mess with taking your fabric out if you are needing to do a certain way on either side. So you can mirror the stitches, which is amazing. And you can also combine all the stitches and create new stitches with all the stitches. So that's a really cool feature. And you can also create your own stitches with the machine, which is pretty cool. I will go ahead with this cell and I will include these embroidered designs. There's this one here, and there's a whole lot of embroidered designs that go with the embroider hoop and embroider arm part of the machine. And there's a place that you can plug these into the side of the machine. And then this one doesn't have the case. It came to me without the case, but it does have the little booklet with it. So there's those two. And I'll include those in the cell. Also, I'll include the bobbin, the other bobbin. And I failed to mention to you, the other bobbin that I had purchased to go with this machine is for embroidery thread. Very important, you guys. I left it in with the embroidered arm part of for this machine because it was explained to me that the different thickness of the threads, like this right here, the embroidery thread is going to be a different weight. So it's going to be a different size thread. So I purchased a complete separate bobbin just for embroidery thread, okay? And so I keep that one in with the embroidery arm unit with all of its own hoops. And so when you're going to embroider, you're going to use that bobbin, okay? I might put like a little piece, like a little, some fingernail polish, maybe like in pink or something like that, like a hot pink color, like a dab on the outside of it so that it'll just be something so that when you guys have it, you'll know that that one is for embroidery, okay? That way you can distinguish between the two metal bobbin parts that go into the machine. Okay, so it's going to come with the knee lift here, and then it also has right here, down inside, it has the card reader, and this will attach your computer to your embroidery unit. And I will go through the manual